Okay. So today's program is Silk A. There's lots of programs called Silk. So if you look them on the internet, don't get confused. Because I'm very good at doing original programs, but I'm very bad at coming up with original titles for them. So there's like Silk A, Silk 1, Silk, but they're all slightly different. Okay, so this one is Silk A. We'll start as usual with our posturals. Big toe, little toe, heel in contact with the floor, weight in the center of your feet, knees relaxed, and then ease your kangaroo's tail down so it's resting on the floor. Your elbows become heavy, your baton floats up, and reach around a big soap bubble. Let your elbows relax. Rest your chin on an invisible apple. Always have difficulty with that one. Tongue on the roof of your mouth. And then visualize a ball of energy between your arms in the center of that soap bubble, rotating horizontally, pushing energy down your left arm through the baton, up the right. Off we go. And reverse, rotate the other way, pushing energy down your right arm, through the baton, and up the left. Shoulder blades open, push your spine back, rest your chin on your invisible apple, drive your head back, keep pushing it back, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, release your neck, and then squeeze your shoulder blades together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep squeezing together and slide them into your back pocket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Your arms down, roll your shoulders back and down, sit on your kangaroo's tail. Expand your chest in all directions. Keep expanding. Lengthen your neck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Relax. Come to goat riding stance. Push your bum back. Keep pushing your bum back until your toes are coming off the floor. And sit on the chair behind you. Arms length, and lift your thumbs to the ceiling. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And relax. Then come to riding horse. And then we just do a nice relaxed squat. Keep your sternum upright and just relax. Let your body weight hold you there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and relax. And just kick your heels down. And then lengthen your neck. Turn as far as you can towards the window side. Hand on the other side of your head. Try and turn your head to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Completely relaxed. Turn your head another couple of inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hands on your head and ease your head round another couple of inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Relax. Same thing the other side. Lengthen your neck. Turn as far as you can till your head locks. Hands on the other side. Try and turn your head to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Completely relaxed. Turn your head another couple of inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then ease your head round another couple of inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and relax. Drive your head back till it sticks. Hands on your forehead, and then try and nod your head forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Completely relaxed. Then drive your head back another couple of inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and relax. Okay, let's just pop a little bit of nice gentle music on. Just something nicely subliminal in the background. So think about all of the silk programs. Everything must be soft and relaxed and smooth and fluid. As if you're drawing silk from a cocoon, you can't stop and start, otherwise you'll break the thread. So it's a continuous movement. So you take your timing from me. There are quite a lot of repetitions on each one. That doesn't mean it's hard work. They're just a lot of repetitions. So try and, as you do each one, do it as if you've never done one before. Oh, that's the first time I'm doing that. Oh, that's another first time I'm doing that. Oh, that's another first time. Okay, so keep focused. As soon as your mind wanders, you start to lose some of the benefits. So, wall side leg forwards, rear foot 45-degree angle. Your pelvis stays square, but I call your headlights stay pointing forwards throughout. So be careful not to twist as you come back. We start with this roughly lining up with your the base of your sternum, your solar plexus from here. And this one, our elbows sink to bring us forwards, our fingers sink. And I'm saying your fingers rather than your hands, because otherwise you tend to drop too low. It's quite a small, subtle movement here. And your fingers should trace circles like this as your elbows gently open and close. Okay? So off we go. So sit on your kangaroo's tail. Relax your shoulder blades down. Spread them. Off we go. 1 and back. 2, elbows sink, fingers sink. 3, back. 4, back. 5, back. 6, back. 7, back. 8, back. 9, back. 10, back. 11, back. 12, back. 13, back. 40, back. 50, back. 60, back. Reverse. 1, back. 2, back. 3, back. 4, back. 5, back. 6, back. 7, back. 8, back. 9, back. 10, back. 11, back. 12, back. 13, back. 40, back. 50, back. 60, back. That's not bad. One thing that I'm looking around though, some of us, what we're doing is we're going forward and we're going back, and there's like a little pause, forwards, back, as if you're gathering yourself to do the next one. Try and make it smooth. So this is a circle. There's no need to pause in the circle. The baton's making a circle, isn't it? So no corners in a circle. Right, off we go. So same thing, the opposite leg forward. Sit on your kangaroo's tail, make sure your legs are relaxed, your arms are relaxed. Effortless this should be. Off we go. 1 and back. 2, back. 3, back. 4, back. 5, back. 6, back. 7, back. 8, back. 9, back. 10, back. 11, back. 12, back. 13, back. 14, back. 15, back. 16, back. Reverse. 1, back. 2, back. 3, back. 4, back. 5, back. 6, back. 7, back. 8, back. 9, back. 10, back. 11, back. 12, back. 13, back. 14, back. 50, back. 60, back. And relax. Good. Get the work in nice and steady. That's good. Okay, next we come into goat riding stance with your elbows nicely forward, not arms back here. Shoulder blades are open, sitting on your kangaroo's tail, and then we just swing across this side, and we swing across this side. The movement of the arm draws your center. Your navel is following the center of the baton. Okay. Sit your kangaroo's tail, tongue on the roof of your mouth, chin resting on your invisible apple, legs relaxed. Off we go. 1 and across. Allow the leg to bend as the weight comes on it. 2 and across. 3 across. 4 across. 5 across. Little loop at the end of each movement. 7, so the baton doesn't stop moving. 8 across. 9 across. 10 across. 11 across. 12 across. 13 across. 14 across. 50 across. 60 across. And relax. Doing this should give yourself a sense of well-being. I'm not getting that at the moment. I think it's because you're concentrating too hard. Once you got into the groove of the movement, just let that take over. Let that take over. It's almost laziness, isn't it? You know, good. Okay, so this time we're going to same movement, but when we get to here, we twist. Your elbows sink and your navel twists to follow the baton. So it just a slightly bigger movement. Make sure you don't lock your legs as you come across. Me locking your legs. Just allow this leg to just soften and relax as the weight sinks onto it. Okay, off we go. Shoulders back and down. Chin on your invisible apple. And we go 1 and across. 2 and across, nice and smooth. Little loop at the top. 3, loop, across, loop. 4, loop, across, loop. 5, loop, across, loop. 6, loop, across, loop. 7, loop, across, loop. 8, loop, across, loop. 9, loop, across, loop. 10, loop, across, loop. 11, loop, across, loop. 12, loop, across, loop. 13, loop, across, loop. 14, loop, across, loop. 15, loop, across, loop. 16, loop, across, loop, and relax. Still put a little bit too much effort in. When you come to here, look, my elbows just become heavy, and so that causes my arms to lift. That's different from me lifting my arms. I lift my arms, there's tension if I focus on relaxing my elbows, and there's relaxation. Okay. Right, so this time we're going to turn the wheel, okay? This time you're turning the wheel to drift across. Sit on your kangaroo's tail. Off we go. 1, and across. 2, and across. 3, little loop at the end of the turn, across. 4, across. 5, across. 6, across. 7, across. 8, across. 9, across. 10, across. 11, across. 12, across. 13, across. 40, across. 50, across. 60, across, and relax. Okay, so next we're going to come back into riding stance, and this we're going to turn a big wheel this time, okay, a big wheel. So slightly wider. If you want to, just wide as riding horse. When I say a big wheel, the top of the wheel is here, lines up with your third eye. It's not above your head, because then suddenly everything is tense. My elbows relax. That'll be nice and easy. So lines up with about 3 fingers below your navel to your center of your forehead. Okay. And again, the movement here: elbows sink, Baton sinks, elbows sinks, Baton sinks. Focusing on the relaxation. Okay. Nice handshake. Cheer up. Give us a smile. I'm not starting to go smile. That's it. Right. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, reverse, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 40, 50, 60, and relax. Let's have a little recall. Heel together, breathe in, and breathe out. Back to go riding stance. And we're slightly getting a little bit out of sync. If we can, try and keep everybody moving together as one unit. You'll find that will make a big difference. Okay? So off we go. So this time, we're going to do a horizontal circle here. So my elbows sink in, the baton comes forward. My fingers point to each other, the baton comes back. So again, everything's nice and relaxed. Okay, so if you're sliding over a table or a skate leg stick strap, sit on the kangaroo's tail. Again, don't push off your legs, just move your center and allow your legs to bend. Okay, off we go. 1, cross, 2, cross, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and relax your shoulders a little bit, relax your back. Okay, this time we're going to do the same thing, but it's a little more expensive scale extra strap because this is the figure of 8 one, not the cheap, just round one. So the more expensive scale extra strap. But the legs do the same thing. We just a slightly more complex movement with the arms. So we go around this part of the track, come to the center point, go around this part of the track, come to the center point. Okay, and again, your navel follows the movement of the baton, but your headlights stay forward. So the movement is coming from your waist, not from waddling your hips. Okay, sit in your kangaroo's tail, tongue on the roof of your mouth, nice, relax, good, smile on your face, song in your heart. Off we go, and 1, cross, 2, cross, 3, cross, 4, cross, 5, cross, 6, cross, 7, cross, 8, cross, 9, cross, 10, cross, 11, cross, 12, cross, 13, cross, 14, cross, 15, cross, 60, cross, stop in the middle, 1, cross, 2, cross, 3, cross, 4, cross, 5, cross, 6, cross, 7, cross, 8, cross, 9, cross, 10, cross, 11, cross, 12, cross, 13, cross, 40, cross, 50, cross, 60, cross, and stop in the middle. Another little recall. Sit in your kangaroo's tail, breathe in, and breathe out. Okay, so this time all we're going to do is come back, goat riding stance again. Line elbows nice, relaxed, forearms parallel to the floor. Just going to twist your center and allow that heel to lift. And then we come back and we twist the center again. So as if we're sliding our arms over a table. Your navel's following the center of the baton, and it's just allowing that heel to lift. So you naturally transfer your weight from one side to the other by the turn of your body, not pushing off your legs. Sit on your kangaroo's tail, nice hand shapes, tongue on the roof of your mouth. Off we go. 1, and across. 2, and across. 3, and across. A little loop at the end of each movement. 4, to keep the baton going, and across. 5, and across. 6, and across. 7, across, 8, and across, 9, and across, 10, and across, 11, and across, 12, and across, 13, and across, 14, cross, 50, cross, 60, across, and relax. Just get ready for a couple of moments. Okay. So next one, you want your elbow about fist distance from your side. So that your window side elbow, fist distance from your side, okay? That elbow doesn't move. So you're rotating around that elbow. So you're drawing a circle from here. So just imagine you're resting your elbow on something so that elbow doesn't move. The other elbow can move as much as it wants, but this one has to stay. By keeping the elbow pinned, you're really working, opening and closing that shoulder, okay? So just window side first, resting on your table. Nice handshake, tongue on the roof of your mouth, sit on your kangaroo's tail. Off we go. 1, don't make the circle too big. 2, 3, focus on keeping that elbow still. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then we'll reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, relax. I forgot to remind you, of course, your navel follows the centre of the back. You can't see because it's underneath my t-shirt, but my navel's following the centre of the back. Okay, same thing the other way. So resting this elbow now. So that one doesn't move. This one can do what it likes, but that one stays still. Sit in your kangaroo's tail. Tongue on the roof of your mouth. Off we go. 1, 2, nice. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and relax. And just relax your shoulders. Surprisingly, a small movement like that, you can feel it on your shoulders. Okay. Now we're coming back to leopard. Okay. And you're hugging your soap bubble, and then the window side arm drops, and that brings you across. You come back to hug your soap bubble, window from here. So you're using the relaxation, the weight of that elbow and that hand and that arm to bring your weight across, and as you raise your elbow, it brings you back. Weight of this arm brings you across. Okay. Nice and fluid. Smile. That's it. Good. Okay. 1 and across. 2 and across. 3 and across. So that supporting leg to just relax and across and flex. 4 and across. 5 and across. 6 and across. 7 and across. 8 and across. 9 and across. 10 and across. 11 and across. 12 and across. 13 and across. 14 and across. 15 and across. 16 and across. And relax. Just kick your heels round, down. Relax for a moment. And then we come into goat riding again, and this time the hand comes over. So what raises the baton this side is not lifting the shoulder, lifting the arm, it's the elbow sinking. And as the elbow sinks, as we pivot around the center of the forearm, the other hand naturally comes up, and now my shoulder's nice and down. Okay? So we go across like that, draw back, elbow sinks again. Okay? Sit on your kangaroo's tail, tongue on the roof of your mouth, nice and fluid and relaxed. So we go 1 across and across, 2 and across, 3 and across, 4 and across, 5 and across, 6 and across, 7 and across, 8 and across, 9 and across, 10 and across, 11 and across, 12 and across, 13 and across, 14 and across, 15 and across, 16 and across, and relax again. Relax your shoulders, kick your heels up. Although I don't seem to be doing much, of course, you're changing your weight all the time. Your legs are working all the time. So I think, ooh, legs feel a bit heavy. That's probably right if your legs feel heavy. Okay, the next one is quite a gentle, small movement, but don't underestimate this because often these small movements are a bit more powerful than the bigger movements. So the reason I'm saying this, if you start to feel a bit queasy, that's okay. That's normal because you're moving your energy a lot in your belly. So stop. If you start to feel queasy, then stop. Okay. So this one, you start with your thumb lining up with the center of your sternum. That's all you've got to focus on, keeping it there, because the bottom hand will be in exactly the right place if your thumb's in the right place here. Shoulders relaxed, bear stance, feet are baton distance apart, your shoulder blades slide down your back, spread to the side, sit on your kangaroo's tail, rest your chin on your invisible apple. Posture is important for this one. Tongue on the roof of your mouth. So all we're going to do is we're going to make a nice little circle here. Now when we're making that circle, we're not pulling the elbow back to make the circle. The elbow is spreading outwards to inwards from here, not backwards and forwards. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. So sit on your kangaroo's tail. So nice and easy. So we go 1, small circle. 2, nice and steady. 3, no pauses. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then a little loop and reverse. 1, opposite direction. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Just have a little break. If you're not used to that, you can make your arms ache a little bit if you're not used to it. Just holding that position. Back to that position again, the one you've just done, same thumb on the top. Because now what we're going to do is the bottom hand's going to move, the top hand's going to be still. Okay? So nice and comfortably, sit your kangaroo's tail, nice, small circle. Again, elbow goes out to in, not forwards and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, nice and steady. 5, smooth movement. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, keep everything relaxed. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and relax. Okay. Swap over. Opposite thumb is on the center of your sternum. Relax your shoulders. Sit your kangaroo's tail. Top hand first. Tongue on the roof of your mouth. Chin on your invisible apple. Nice, easy little circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then top hand still. Bottom hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and relax. Take the back in one hand and relax your hands down. If you've done that properly, you should feel really strong, and you feel it tingling sensation in your hand. Doesn't feel as if you're doing much, but actually your body's working really quite hard, generating quite a lot of energy. Okay, back to the first position again with no side hand on the top. So this time you're going to rotate around the center of the baton here. So the center of the baton doesn't move, but the top and bottom hands make those circles. And again, nice and steady, don't make the circles too big. Sit on your kangaroo's tail, nice posture. Off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, really focusing, keep the center still. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and relax. Same thing the other way. Okay. Sit on your kangaroo's tail. Just relax your mind as well as your body. Off we go. Round the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and swap. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and relax your shoulders because your postural muscles are working hard doing these. You might feel it through your shoulder blades and whatever. So they're not as easy as they look. Heels together. Let's have a little recall. Breathe in and breathe out. Hug your bubble. So this time you're going to do a nice little circle forwards and back. And remember, the elbow goes out. There's a temptation to pull the elbow back on this one. It's not. It's a nice, relaxed, quite small circle. And the elbow going out like a bird flapping its wings, okay? And a nice little circle. Keep a nice hand shape. Make sure everything is posture good to start. Chin on your invisible apple. Off we go. 1, forwards. 2, rolling forwards. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't rush it now. Feel the movement. 8, 9, as if you're moving through treacle. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Hold that steady. Wall side hand. 1, 2, 3. Relax the elbow, relax the hand. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, keep a smooth circle. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and relax. Your shoulders be back, keep your heels down. Surprisingly how heavy your legs feel now. You feel as if you've done nothing, and then suddenly, whoa, you feel as if I've been working my legs. Okay. So now we're going to do around the center, rolling around the center. And you'll find, because the practice was done earlier, your navel will, tend to move a little bit from side to side as you do. Shoulders back and down, sit in your kangaroo's tail, nice hand shape, tongue on the roof of the mouth, rest your chin on your invisible apple. Off we go. So we go 1, over, 2, over, 3, over, 4, over, 5, over, 6, over, 7, over, 8, over, 9, over, 10, over, 11, over, 12, over, 13, over, 14, over, 15, over, 16, over, reverse. 1, back, 2, back, 3, back, 4, back, 5, back, 6, back, 7, back, 8, back, 9, back, 10, back, 11, back, 12, back, 13, back, 14, back, 15, back, 16, back, and relax. Relax your shoulders, kick your heels down. Right, have a nice shake, just a little bit of a shake. Relax your muscles off. Shake, 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 shake. Okay, good. You feel tight doing these. You think you'd be more tired moving around, or actually, because your postural muscles are working really hard throughout this. So if so I can really feel that's working. So they're really good for us. People see, oh, great, the silk. I think silk, oh, that's nice soft movements. And then halfway through, you think, I've forgotten how hard this was. Okay, so it's not easy. It just looks easy. Okay, let's just have a little sip of my coffee. Okay, so now we're going to go on to our embrace the lesser universe. So, bear stance, feet back and apart. Remember with these, I've talked about this before on the other videos, but just to remind you, as my elbows sink, the button comes forward, the weight drifts onto the front of my feet. So it's on the balls of my feet, not on the toes. You shouldn't be straining your toes. So as the arms, just have a little practice of that. Sit your kangaroo's tail, your arm comes forward, you just drift a little bit onto the balls of your feet. Now as you continue that circle, your weight centralizes. This is the bit you've got to be careful of. It doesn't go back onto your heels. So it goes forward onto the balls of your feet and then centralizes. and it stays in the center of your feet as your arms come down, draws forward onto the balls of your feet as you come forward, centralizes, and then down, okay? And on the in-breath, you're going forwards and up. On the out-breath, down your center line. Keep your knees relaxed. Last exercise, this one, so off we go. Breathe in, forwards and up. Breathe out, down your center line. 2, breathe in through the nose, forwards and up. And breathe out. 3, forwards and up. And out. 4, forwards and up. And out. 5, forwards and up. And out. 6, forwards and up. And down. 7, forwards and up. And down. 8, forwards and up. And down. And then we do the same thing, but this time we're only going to go round the belly. Okay? Again, you have that gentle movement forwards onto the balls of your front and back. Okay? This activates the meridians in the balls of your feet, along the large intestine. So off we go. Breathe in, round the belly, and breathe out. Breathe in, forwards and up. Breathe out, down. 3, forwards and up. Breathe out, down. Breathe in, forwards and up. Breathe out, down. Now the final one is your shoulders are relaxed, okay? And you're just moving your shoulders, your arms just hanging there. Nice handshake though, so don't keep them sloppy. So on this one, your feet stay still. You don't rock backwards and forwards. On this one, as you breathe in, you go forwards and up. As you breathe out, you really sit firmly on your kangaroo's tail as you take your shoulder blades back until they touch, and then you push your arms down and compress everything into your belly. Top half of your body presses down, and it doesn't come forward to press down. It presses down vertically. You're trying to crush that energy and store it into your belly. Okay? So nice and nice. We're only going to do 4, so really focus on it. Off we go. Breathe in, shoulders forwards and up. Breathe out, take your shoulders back, and then push everything down into your belly. Breathe in, forwards and up. Breathe out, back and crush into your belly as you breathe out. Third one, forwards and up. Out, back and crush into your belly. Final one, forwards and up. Back and down, crush into your belly. And then relax. Bring you back to this position, close your eyes. Just put your attention in the bowl of your pelvis. And try and feel a nice big broad smile in the bowl of your pelvis. Feel that big broad smile relaxes you. And then feet together. Well done, everyone. Well done.